Hey everyone, so it is Thursday. Is it the 6th or the 7th? I don't remember. March. It's March already. It's a gorgeous day. I am out here in a t-shirt and I'm going to get to work on Pepperville again. I haven't been over here in a couple weeks. Last weekend was I was totally focused on the shamrock seed swap, so I didn't get out much, sadly. I was supposed to get here earlier this morning at like 10 o'clock, and that didn't happen. I was trying to edit a video, and I didn't think it was going to take so long, but it did. It's a video I'm excited about. But I got to get done this. I want to try work for at least 3 hours over here, because then I got to go home because Ben and I are taking our first pottery making class tonight. So we're going to be working with the pottery wheel, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, all right, let's get to work. Still working on Pepperville, but yeah, I look a mess. I had to get on here and apologize. I'm going to try to keep myself together. Yes, I just got done crying. I'm a little bit upset with myself. I think I just told you when I got here at Materville, Pepperville, that I just finished just uploading a video. That was my book review of 100 heirloom tomatoes for the American Garden, written by Carolyn Mayo. I made a boo-boo in that video. And I'm upset because to me it feels like, I don't know, disrespectful in a way, because I didn't do the research that maybe I should have on Carolyn Mayo. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in that video, I had mentioned that I hoped that one day she would be on Tomato Talk Live. That's a show that me and my best friend Lauren do. Once a month we talk tomatoes. A lot of times we'll have a guest on, and I had mentioned in my previous video, the one I did right before this, I thought it would be awesome if she could come on the show. And maybe I'm a little sad too, because I realize now that'll never happen, because she's actually has passed away back in 2019. So I deal with a lot of imposter syndrome anyways, feeling kind of inadequate compared to some of my friends who are very knowledgeable about the tomato world. I've only been gardening tomatoes for 5 years. This will, I think, be my 6th year. Maybe it'll be my 5th year. And it's only been a couple of years that I've actually been getting into actually learning about their backgrounds, who created them, when they were created, how far back they go, heirlooms, breeders. And I have to tell you, my friend Lauren last year really got me more into it. But I'm still learning, and I still make mistakes. And I'm just kind of upset with myself that in my haste to get this video done and edited and up, I guess I just didn't do my research on the actual person. I have looked her up. I did learn about some of the things that she did, but the part about her not being alive anymore, I missed. So I am sorry if when you watch that video it feels disrespectful to her in a way. So I'm filthy, and I'm probably rubbing dirt all over my face, but I will link below a very beautiful tribute that Craig LaHoulier did for Carolyn back in 2019 when she passed away. And I'm sorry for being a blubbery mess. This is me going through my emotions. When I got that comment, I think I just dumped my first load of dirt, and I messaged Lauren and Keena and told them, you know, gosh, I feel so stupid. And they said to go back and edit the video, but oh my gosh, guys, I may go back and edit that clip out, but you know, at the same time, I don't want to seem fake. I made the boo-boo. I said it. That was when I was recording the video, and This is who I am, and I don't know everything about tomatoes. I'm learning. I want to learn more. I'm gonna make a mistake here or there, say something silly, dumb, ignorant. So I don't think I'm gonna go back and edit it. I kid you not, I got up at 6 this morning and started editing it because I knew I wanted to put it up. I had no idea it was gonna take me 5 hours to edit it, and then another hour to get like the thumbnail because I wanted to, and then you have to do the descriptions, and I had to link stuff, and then I had to wait for it to upload. It's a very long, arduous process putting up one video. It's not just like recording it, and I could go back and edit it, but this is me fessing up. I made a mistake. I hope you all understand. I feel badly about it. I think part of the reason I'm so upset is because I was genuinely excited to maybe have her on the show. Because I do love that book. That's an incredible book. She's actually, having that book and doing that video has actually inspired me to want to maybe someday write my own book. You know, Jen's 100. Probably not all of them are going to be heirlooms. But my 100 favorite tomatoes from my first 5 years gardening. I don't know. She's got me thinking, so may you rest in peace, Carolyn, and thank you for your contribution to the tomato world. You are loved. Okay, y'all, so it's about 10 till 4, and I gotta go because I gotta go get myself cleaned up. Ew-wee. Yep, I'm a mess, because I'm gonna make some pottery and make my hands messy again, but with something different. So I think you can kind of tell with each pile where I started off. So right here, and then over here right there. So I got another 2 long rows done. I think I want to go another swath down. I still got a whole lot of dirt left and a lot of mushroom compost. So I think I could do another big old row and end it probably like right here. And then I'm also going to use whatever's left over. I want to go around the inside edge where there's like a good bit of space between the fence, like right along there's a good bit of space, and add just piles of it. Also around each T-post, big old piles of it. I did a little bit like that last year. I mean, you can kind of see there's a little pile, but I think it needed more. The tomatoes did okay, but they didn't do great, so I think it needs a little bit more TLC. So I think I'm going to add some more, just a big old pile of mushroom compost in each of these. And then I can put tie a tomato to the T-posts. But that's going to be it for today. I still got a big pile of cardboard here, and then Ben and I dropped off a big pile down there. But I'm going to need a ton more, because I think I've said before, I'm going to remulch this whole thing inside and outside again. Because I do have another load of mulch coming on top of those 2 big old piles. I may need a 4th, I don't know, but we're just gonna keep going. And I had my pity party for today. I feel better now that I got my hands nice and dirty in the dirt. It always makes me feel better. But I might show a clip of if I make anything good with the pottery. I might show you how it turns out. I probably won't be able to film while I'm there doing it, but maybe I'll show you what Ben and I end up with. And that will probably be the end of this vlog. I don't know. We'll see. I might end up showing you some more things. Who knows? I never know with vlogs where they start, where they finish. They just kind of fly by the seat of my pants with those. But I'll see you in a little while. I feel like my first piece is the best piece. this was Ben's.
Show the bottoms. There's holes in all of them.
Oh, babe. Look at me. Look at me. Okay, what is today? I want to tell everybody you're about to run. How far are you about to run?
I'm about to run 15.5 miles.
Oh, my Lord. And you're going to follow her on a bike.
I'm going to ride 30 miles on the bike. Because I'll probably be going back and forth. Waiting on her.
Breakfast.
Yep.
Egg sandwiches from the chickens. Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, you guys have fun.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Tyler.
Bye.
While they go do that, make their legs feel like they're going to fall off and their butt sore, I wanted to show you guys this. But do you remember the armpit plants that I cloned? So this one here is the spunky bird micro dwarf, and remember the armpit that I plucked off of it and put it in dirt? So I plucked it off and put it in this little pot, and now I'm up potting it to a 1 gallon. I'll show you the other ones. They're up here on the table. I had one that didn't make it. It died. It just looked like, I don't know, maybe I made them too wet. But here is the other two. They don't look as good as that one, but they're still surviving. So they're probably just trying to make roots, and once they really get their roots established, they'll take off, but they're not dead. So here's the other one. It's definitely dead. That's it right there. Just that smush. It's just a pile of mush. But the peppers, in the last vlog I was showing you the peppers, they're so it's even a couple days later. I do not think Sugar Rush Cream is a go. So that's a bummer. Everything else germinated, and this is the one I really wanted, but I'll just have to trade seeds for it again. But the ones that did germinate yesterday, I very gently took them out and placed their little white roots, so there you can see a little white root, down into the soil, and it looks like most of them have taken. So it looks like they're putting themselves down into the soil, and now they are, I don't know if you can see, lifting themselves up out of the dirt as they would as if they germinated in the soil. So we shall see. We'll see how many we get out of here. And then I'm up potting all of these bad boys in. Actually, I think I got this Bootstrap Farmer order that I ordered, and I think I'm gonna put them in those. Yeah. And I still didn't get around to doing the other winter sowing that I was supposed to do in the last video. Didn't get to it, so that is today's projects. Okay, guys, so it's Sunday. Do I look a mess? Let me see here. I always have makeup under my eyes. I'll probably edit that out, because I can never get my mascara all the way off. I don't want to rub my eyeballs too much and lose all my eyelashes, so, you know, guess you didn't need to know that. But, so, it is Sunday, and I don't think I've vlogged at all, except for the last clip. Maybe I did, but I don't think I've vlogged at all since the last clip of, when we went to our pottery. Ben and I went and had our first pottery class. I think I have a little clip where I showed the 3 things I made. They're not great, but they're not terrible. And I actually purchased all 3. So we will go back in a couple weeks once they're, is it fired? I don't know. Deb, am I using the wrong word? But when or dried, I don't know. But we will go back, and I think I'm going to take my daughter, and we'll just, everybody will paint something. And, because there's 3 things. Unfortunately, Ben's, he had a really cool plate, and I'll throw up a picture because I wanted to send my friend Deb, who does pottery, a picture of us, because she asked us to do, like, recreate the thing in Ghost that they do.
So I was Patrick Swayze and Ben was Debbie Moore. And when I had the person take the picture of us, the actual owner of the store came over and was just like, oh my gosh, can I take a picture too? And do you mind being on social media? And let me put the picture up of what she put up on her Facebook page. It's so adorable. And I was just like, it was so funny. What was I going to tell y'all? Oh, see, my train of thought just... I'm a little wound up this morning because I'm planting seeds and I'm getting ready to plant some more seeds. It's always an exciting time. Oh, I was telling you about Ben's pottery. The real cool plate that you see in that picture. When he set it off to the side, it cracked. The whole outer rim of the plate fell off of it. So he was so proud of that plate. My plate does not look like a plate. I think it's going to be like a soap dish. I think that's what I'm going to use for. Maybe a spoon holder. I don't know. But, and then he kept making his bottoms too thin. So there were holes in both the other things at the bottom. So they couldn't be used. And I'm not talking about like, because I thought, oh, well, I can use them for pots if there's just like one hole and it can be the drainage hole. I'm talking like big gaping holes because when it like... So he was pretty bummed, and I'm bummed for him, but we'll just have to go back and do it again, and hopefully we'll be better at it the second time around. But let me show you what I'm working on. So I played the stamp game this week, and a ton of people, I think I played like 8 times. And so I'm packaging up all those. I've got some other swaps here that I need to send out. And then over here, I started this last night. I was determined last night to try to get everything done. And I did not get any of it done. So I got half of everything done. I started the seeds last night, and then around 10 o'clock I passed out. I started these before that, so I got 2 trays done. What I've done so far is I have planted my lawn keepers and my cazulas and my jarsons. So those tomatoes are ready to go. So once I'm finished with the seeds, the seed packaging up of, I can't speak. Once I'm done packaging up the seeds, I'm going to go over and I'm going to finish planting the rest of I'm going to re-sow seeds for sweet peppers that haven't germinated yet. They may still germinate. They might just be taking a little longer, but I don't care. I want to be sure. So I'm going to plant more. That's okay. I've got Pepperville. Pepperville is all done. It just needs to be mulched around. I went over on Friday and worked for like 4 hours and finished the rows. And then I forgot to record a clip of it. So, and then yesterday, what did I do? Yesterday, it rained all day long. So all I did yesterday was we went and got groceries. Went and got, oh, I have to show you this. I did not show you guys this. I went and got a new power strip for down in the basement because hubby, he bought me a new grow shelf. And I just got the lights in, so I'm going to go, after I'm done this, I'm going to put the lights up and get all these, oh, my arm's shaking because it's tired from holding this tiny little phone. Oh, I'm weak. So that's on the agenda. It needs to be done today. I got my lights in. I just buy cheapy lights from Amazon. I'll link them down below. They have a good amount of Kelvin and a good amount of lumens. Works fine. They're the same ones I got down there now. There's these thin strips. I think I got 10 of them. So I'm going to put, I think I'm going to do 3 shelves for now. I think potentially I could do 5, but I really want to get some of those micro dwarfs underneath those lights because they're just sitting all over the floor. They're flowering. Some of them have started to put fruit on, but some of them haven't. They just need more light. Some of them need more light. So, I think I'm going to leave the shelves pretty wide so I can shove those underneath of there. Because I still haven't figured out my greenhouse situation. The leakage of it just gets cold in there. So that's another thing I wanted to do today is get out there. So I'm just going to go step by step by step and try to get done what I can get done. It's pretty windy out today. So like even if I don't go outside today, I'm not going to be upset about it. But the sun's out. So, I mean, the greenhouse won't be bad if I'm inside that. We'll see where I go. We'll see where I go with this. I gotta go down and get those lights hooked up. I have 3 videos I need to record. It's a lot of stuff to do today. So, I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, guys, so I'm vacuuming my house, and I realized that I wanted to show you guys this. So if you're anything like me, I am a very impatient person. So there are several, and this is the pepper hydro that I started, gosh, what was that? 4 weeks ago, maybe 5 now, I'm not sure, but there were quite a few in here that hadn't germinated. And so there's the sponges. I took them out, cleaned them up really well because they had started to get like the algae on it. Now they say algae doesn't do anything to seeds, like it but me being who I am and them not germinating yet, I was like freaking out. So I took those out, like I said, washed them up and put new stuff in here. Well, as I'm washing them, here's one of them right there. I've stuck it back in water. Being impatient, it's not a good thing. It's germinated. Do you see that little, oh, it's hard to see. Do you see the little purple thing there coming up out of there? So I took the sponges out like a week ago, and the sponges have just been sitting here wet, ready for me, like getting ready for me to wash them. And when I was washing them today, I noticed it had germinated while it was sitting right here on the table. Not even in any water or anything. The sponge was still wet, so I'm guessing the seed was still wet. And so those seeds that were in there, they possibly could have germinated, but I'm just impatient. I know that it takes some of these hot pepper seeds 8 weeks to germinate. And you know, the older seeds are, sometimes the more finicky they become. So why am I saying all this? I say this all because this is what I've started doing because I'm impatient. Just start more of those seeds. If you have more of those seeds and you're waiting, don't discount the seeds you've already planted. Just start more seeds if you can in something. Which is what I should have done, because obviously now that I've taken these out and I've replanted new sponges, I really don't have any idea what this one is. It's purple. It's like purpley pink. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to plant it and stick a question mark on it. And when my other stuff starts, because I did start more than just one seed, maybe I'll be able to figure out what it is. If not, I'll just have another pepper plant. Like, I need to be more patient. I need to be more patient. It's just not one of my strong suits. So here again, I have some different peppers that the rest of the trays germinated, but these have not. So, but I know some of these are like really hot. So what I'm doing, they were sitting in this little container full of water. It's dirty. But I took them out because I feel like they're getting far too saturated. So I'll just leave them out, and then tomorrow morning I'll put them back in. But I just started more seeds. I started more seeds of these varieties and leave these containers alone because they possibly will still germinate. Varieties. They make for an awfully pretty plant. All right, I'm showing this. Here's an example. Oops, no. I have to put on the screen first, Lauren.